Tonight's poetry reading includes haiku and Zen conversation poems. A number of the haiku were written by members of the Boston Haiku Society, which normally meets at the Kaji Aso Studio and is now meeting online. The Zen conversation poems were written in the online Kaji Aso Studio Poetry Workshop. Each week, keeping in mind an overarching theme such as sanctuary, the poets at the workshop generate a list of 7 words. The leader offers a starting word. Then each poet in turn emails the first word that comes to mind, responding associatively to the word offered by the poet before them. Each participant then creates a poem that includes all 7 words. Why call these Zen conversation poems? In Zen, master and student employ seemingly nonsensical exchanges to bring the student to new understandings, to a more essential life. Analogously, the process of Zen conversation poems challenges the poet to create sense out of nonsense. Writing a poem starting with the 7 associatively generated words disrupts the poet's usual habits, creating the possibility of a new vitality of thought and understanding. Because of the shared theme of the poems in this reading and the shared words used to create the Zen conversation poems, echoes are heard among the poems collected here. We hope you enjoy their reverberations.
Waiting, the snow drips from the roof into the now clear sky, warm as winter. And waiting, unhurried as sun through ice, and safe, waiting until it's time again to fly. Samantha Eleanor Tanzer.
In the pond, beyond the dirt road, knowing all the frogs by name. Marita Gargiulo.
Alive. Bending, I entered the low doorway of the tea house and its brief respite from life's daily ramble. Kneeling on the tatami, I bow to the purple kimonoed host and then to the familiar iris scroll. My gaze wanders around a room that invites me to drift into its serenity. I take a deep breath. Michael Biales.
Street person. Memories of bed with blankets. Her only home. Karen Klein.
These turbulent times, outside the storms, unnatural, man-made rage, our hearts race, run at an uneven pace, not from love, from worry and an endless parade of conspiracy let loose, obscuring piracy. It's a bubbling soup we are in, salted with tears. We will be cooked or drowned. We can't remain. Let's turn down the heat, extend hands, calm fears. Let's back away from the rule of the insane. What is home to us? What bonds bind us one to another? That is our puzzle to solve. And if sacred democratic texts don't remind us, then look across the street, the table, in chat rooms, at us all. We must turn away from the fury and the sound. Understand, we are the binding and the bound. Sarah Coletti.
Tangly gnarled roots. What stories are you holding? Ancient tree. Katherine Sloss.
In winter's night, One is awakened by the wind which blows strong from the south, shaking the bare branches and running waves to shore. At morning's first light, a few seagulls rise into blustery breezes. The earth turns, enters a new year. May it bring sanctuary to these troubled times. Lainie, Senechal.